Hello and welcome to the first ever Citizen Journalist Report. I'm Jeff Goldstein. Today we're visiting Denver's historic Washington Park, located about 2.5 miles south of downtown Denver. For those of you not familiar with Colorado, Denver, along with Boulder and a handful of mountain communities that still provide refuge for 60s throwbacks, is among the most politically progressive cities in the state. And so it's here that the Citizen Journalist Report has decided to try its first ever experiment, one that we hope will tell you which is more important, the message or the messenger. The setup is fairly simple. Two protesters, both of whom are ostensibly against the neocon agenda, specifically as it relates to a perceived influence over that agenda by a powerful Zionist lobby, will be asking passers-by to sign a petition calling for the U.S., as a matter of foreign policy, to sever its ties with Israel. One critic of the neocons will align himself with the progressive left. The other will align himself with the paleocon right. The idea? To see how conscientious, heavily Democratic voting Denverites will respond to the same message delivered by messengers who are superficially, at least, diametrically opposed.
Help us take back our foreign policy. You've got a ponytail, man. How can you not be helping?
Well, you know, maybe there is such a thing as what they call that New World Order, huh?
Yeah. Well,
there might not be any world to live in.
That's true. That's true. And you know, you can't have peace if you're going to have war. You know what I mean? Right. You interested in helping us out? Looking for some patriots to sign a petition. Looking for some, excuse me, patriots. We're trying to take back our foreign policy.
Foreign policy?
U.S. foreign policy.
You're a Republican. You probably don't want to talk to me.
Well, of course I do. Because I like to change people's opinions. So why don't...
Tough one. I'm to the right of Rush Limbaugh, though.
Rush Limbaugh. Okay. Well, we appreciate it. I'm a patriot. America, first and foremost.
You're an anti-Semite.
How am I anti-Semite? I'm circumcised.
It's crazy. My son's 17 years old. He just got out of the Army National Guard. He's got a year of high school left, gained 20 pounds. Good for his self-esteem and all that, to get away from his Christian right mom and all that stuff. But, you know, I'm worried that he's going to be deployed somewhere, which is not going to be cool.
Right.
Something that won't be protecting our country. But what do you do when you can't, when the voting machines?
Our army is where right now? Say somebody invades us tomorrow. Say the Mexicans come up over the border. Where's our army? Where's our army?
Mexicans don't have an army. They might have.
But you know what they have? You know what they have? Bolo ties. You know those rope ties, and they can around your neck. You're like that. Now I have nothing against Jews per se. Obviously, I mean, some of my best friends own Annie Hall DVDs. You know, patriots don't wear flip-flops. Patriots don't wear flip-flops. That should be a song. That should be a country song. When's the last time you ever seen a patriot in flip-flops? Johnny Cash didn't wear flip-flops. Johnny Cash wear flip-flops? No, Johnny Cash didn't wear flip-flops. Or black. Not flip-flops. Do you want to help stop the powerful Zionist lobby? Yeah, okay. Do you want to help stop the powerful Zionist lobby? Would you like to help us take back our foreign policy? You got tattoos and stuff. That used to mean something. The point is, we need to make it a policy to take care of number one before we take care of number Jew. Why are we messing around in the Middle East, man?
Well, because we're America. That's what we do. We mess around everywhere. We go and we rape and pillage resources from the world.
Well, see,
and we bring them back
isn't
to
that a
America
problem?
for our great lifestyle.
Isn't that the problem?
Well, not if you're American.
That's a pragmatic point.
I don't know. I can't. I understand your concern.
No, dude, I'm thinking about switching sides now. Did you hear that? We rape and pillage, but it's for us. That's cool. It's actually pretty cool. Hi, how you doing? Well, how much are we giving in monetary recompense to Israel yearly? You know?
No.
I don't either, but it's a lot. I don't know the exact number, but I'm sure.
That'd be a good figure to have.
Yeah, well,
regardless.
I had it. Let's put it this way: it's more than 100,000.
All right, and what
probably less than a gajillion.
Okay. That's a good estimate. That is a good estimate.
I know.
More than 100,000.
I gave it a broad berth. Guess I couldn't figure out the real number. So what have we learned here today?
Well, obviously nothing concrete, save that I'll use any pretense available to wear high-rise cutoffs and theatrical makeup. But beyond that, I think it's fair to say that there are some subjects so emotionally and politically charged that very few people are willing to speak to them publicly. Which is not to say we didn't receive a number of signatures to our petition. We did, all of which incidentally were secured by our progressive friend, who spoke in the pleasing bromides of peace, love, and frisbee, so in that very limited sense the messenger did make a difference. Rather, it's to say that when it comes to giving voice to anti-Zionist sentiment, not many people were willing to attach their likeness to their beliefs, though anyone who's followed political talk online knows there's no shortage of people willing to attach their internet handles to such ideas. Can we draw any sweeping conclusions from this? Of course not, except to say that for good or ill, perhaps we haven't yet reached the point in this country where holding an anti-Zionist position isn't completely free from shame, something it's becoming increasingly difficult to say about the rest of the world. Until next time, this is Jeff Goldstein for the Citizen Journalist Report and Hot Air. Today we're visiting Denver's historic Washington Park, located about, oh god, it's f***ing shirtless. You're not, are you 18?
Does he look 18? He doesn't even look 18.
Does Gary Coleman look 18?
Does Gary Coleman?
Exactly. Exactly. Hey, what?
Shotgun and a 9mm. I think that'll take care of a bolo tie.
Yeah, unless it's stealthy. It's a stealth bolo tie. You can't hear a bolo tie coming. I can hear a shotgun. Can you hear a bolo tie? Watch. Here's the sound of a bolo tie. See if you can. Did you hear it? No, you didn't, because you're dead, and now you're dead. You didn't even cock your shotgun. You're dead. Bolo tie.